What's up, guys? Welcome back to Steph Reacts Official. It's your boy Steph, and we're back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Zach Bryan's River Washed Hair. This is one of his 3 newly released singles that he released over the weekend, and I'm very excited to give it a listen with you all. Zach Bryan personally never disappoints me, so I hope he continues that streak here with us. So before we get started, I just want to give a big thank you to all the viewers and subscribers and everyone who leaves thoughtful comments down below. Please don't hesitate to leave your thoughts and suggestions down below in the comments, and let's go on this ride. Here we go.
Remember when we sit around on fire and you get your guitar out to sing? We'd sing CCR, Jersey Giant, Don't Look Back in Anger, or anything by Bruce Springsteen. Back when old Lana would throw her own hands up with her face framed by the fire, and it got so late we'd take hits from a joint mistake, shooting stars for telephone wire.
Alright, we're 52 seconds in, and I can already tell this is going to be a banger. This gives me campfire vibes, you know, in the fall, sitting around with your friends and, you know, just vibing to the song. I know that Zach Bryan mentions Bruce Springsteen a lot, and you can tell that he plays a big role in Zach Bryan's journey, not only as a person, but as an artist. And obviously he's done music with him in the past, so, you know, it's just very telling on how much someone can play an influence into what you do. So we're 52 seconds in, and it's not too bad so far. Let's keep going.
And now I've grown partial to having a heart full of memories I cannot bear. The girls in summer clothes, and Lord knows the soft scent for long dark river washed hair. And I think I might pack a bag in the night, find me some small town out west. Start over, find closure, and just say I'm sorry to that sweet girl who tore off that dress.
Wow. All I can say is wow. That was deep. Say sorry to the sweet girl that tore off that dress. God. See, one thing I can tell you about Zach Bryan, he gives something relatable to all of us. I know a lot of people, you know, may not like him for various reasons, but one thing that you can't deny is that, you know, whenever he decides to go deep in his songs and, you know, really talk about things that, you know, he has experienced in real life, you can't do anything but relate to it. Man, Zach, you're doing it again. Here we go.
The way the moon's crescent over green pines, resting next to that coastline I rode, it made me think of you, the dirt out in Santa Fe, and all of the good times I stole. Remember when Sean was drunk quoting Kerouac? Remember when Steve quit the band? I don't know nothing, but if I knew something, I'd know that I've helped all I can.
I just love the different instruments that he always manages to put in his songs. They just flow together so nicely, and it's just amazing. I truly love it. Here we go.
I think it's about time that I said you never looked more needy or desperate, and I've never been more worried about the state of the world, angry girl. The time just stays passing, think of my dad when the Army and Navy game's on. And every night I wonder if he's proud of the man who threw a fist that late night in his lawn. I don't.
Man, now he's talking about his dad. Of course, if you're a true Zach Bryan fan, you know just the impact his dad and the loss of his mother has played in his life and in his music. You know, his dad is his rock, and he states it in pretty much a lot of the songs. But of course, again, if you're a true Zach Bryan fan, you know whenever he lost his mother, that was something that has changed his life forever, obviously. And man, it's just, if you want to know Zach Bryan, all you have to do is listen to his songs. He tells you who he is. He tells you his faults, you know, his passions, his anger, his heartbreak. He tells you the exact person who he is through his music, and he never runs away from it. That's one thing that I will always admire about him. Here we go.
Like being famous, they tame you then paint you someone that you've never been. And I'm pissed at my mama can't see me singing for this crowd out in deep Michigan. And I'll leave you with something, don't leave with nothing. Be safe on your long drive home. There ain't nothing in this poor man's apartment apart from being alone. And I wish you were around this time of year, every time they drop that ball, drinking parking lot beers while the fire disappears over Times Square and Webster Hall.
So we're almost done. I'm going to give it another pause real quick. Of course, I just talked about his father, how his father is still alive, and his father is his rock with his mother gone. And again, we just heard him mention his mother, how, you know, he wishes that she could hear him sing at shows and things like that. And it's just, man, it just breaks my heart, you know. Man. And for anyone out there who may have lost a parent or anything like that, you have my condolences, and I personally don't know what that feels like, but of course, all of us, it will come a day eventually if we're not gone first. Man, it just breaks my heart. Zach, man, you did your thing with this one, I will say. Alright, so there we have it. Zach Bryan's River Washed Hair, reacted to by Steph Reacts Official. This one was a real deep one, and it gave me campfire vibes, sitting around with your friends, you know, deep talks, just thinking about life and everything you've been through. Zach Bryan, I give this one a 10 out of 10, honestly. I know I always rate his high, but I may be biased. He's an amazing artist to me, and I relate to him heavily. And again, a lot of people don't like him maybe, but he tells you straight up who he is, and you know, he's wild, he's crazy, he loves America. Most importantly, he misses his mother, and his dad is his rock through everything. And you know, he is who he is, and he's not apologetic for it. So I think this was a banger, and it's very telling now why all the TikTok trends are going viral. So again, we have Zach Bryan's River Washed Hair, reacted to by Steph Reacts Official. Please don't hesitate to leave your thoughts and suggestions down below in the comments. Here we go.